Hello to anyone who's watching. I'm Matt. I'm running this collect the shard game of D&D 5th edition, where these fighting foes are going to have to teleport to a location or spend a lot of time on the boat to get to and possibly get to a place where there's supposedly a shard of chaos where they are going to have to try and recover and return. So keep it out of the hands of people that would try and spread the influence of chaos, which is a terrible thing. So I'm going to have the players introduce themselves and their characters, starting from my left to right, starting with Eric.
Yes, I'm Eric. I'm playing Caradoc, a level 8 moon druid who's a furbog. He has all kinds of fun forms and all that fun stuff. He fights with a +1 scimitar when he's not in beast form, which is rare. And he also has a pet, Talmeric, a beast of a direwolf.
Yeah. Chapo, you're next.
All right. My name is Chapo. One of the Cameo DMs. I am playing Kukio. My 10th level ninja build. 5 levels in Swashbuckler and 5 levels in Fighter. He's pretty good at a ninja so far, so pretty happy with the way he's being built. Other than that, that's it.
Matt number 2.
Hello, everybody. I'm Matthew number 2. I am playing Eridan. She is a level 1 fighter, level 3 rogue who does really well with stealth checks.
Yeah. Then Brendan.
Sorry. Brendan, I'll be playing Throac the Vexatious. He's a level 12 Abjuration Wizard Mountain Dwarf. He is amazed that the gods have finally answered all of the pleas of the magic users, and he doesn't have to worry about chaos magic anymore. Yay!
Until you get within 500 feet of the shard.
And now you just ruined his day. Thanks.
Sorry.
Thanks, Scribe. That's exactly what I expected.
And then we have the Joker.
The Joker? Okay, I'm Ty. I'm playing Scribe. Scribe is a revenant. She looks like a human female. She is a rogue, monk, bard, warlock. She's kind of sort of an assassin in a way. And she's glad chaos magic's gone too, for that matter.
Yeah. Okay.
And she has a gun.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
Well, she had to do something with the chaos magic going on.
Yeah. So, Pincus gathered you together for an adventure. It was noted that on the secluded Mage Isle is a shard, and even though the gods, the native deities of this plane have pushed the chaos back onto Darzon's footsteps. There's still the shards that are out in the world, which may or may not be used to exploit chaos, so it's best to get them up and possibly find a way to either use them away to seal chaos or find a way to destroy them. It hasn't been decided. It's a good idea to still go out and gather them. So he assembled you to go and to there and find a way to get the amethyst shard and find a place to safely store it until it is determined what's going to happen to the shards. So, Pincus explains. So, and after the explanation, Caradoc hands everyone 2 vials. So, because he came back from the wild with a bunch of potions that he made while communing with nature. And he hands you guys some, so you have some resources to use while you're away.
Kukio bow to you. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome. I'm glad to help my friends.
Yeah. Pincus also mentions that he does not turn. Little is known about the Mage Isle, just that it sort of was a colonized isle for the study of all magics, and it kept itself secluded and protected. It's unless you are a resident, it's kind of hard to get there, so you kind of have to find your own way there.
Fortunately, I did a little scrying, and in the process of scrying, I found the sigil for the teleportation circle that is there already. So, getting there is not a problem. No spending weeks on a boat, which smell bad and move a lot and aren't solid, and I'm getting seasick thinking about it.
Yeah. So,
I call Talmeric to me so that he can come with us on this journey.
Can Talmeric enter cities, or is he limited to the wild?
He can. He is nervous and doesn't like being in cities, but if it's me calling him, he'll come to me.
Okay.
He won't stay for long, but he'll stay long enough for us to teleport.
Yeah. In a little bit, you hear a little scratching at the door, like a animal wanting to get in.
And I let him in.
Yeah.
Hey, good buddy. So glad to see you.
Yeah. Yeah. So everyone's seen the giant furbog letting a giant, well, very larger than normal direwolf into the guild.
He's only like 7 to 9 feet tall and weighs about 900 pounds. He's tiny.
I think we've seen weirder things in the guild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Jubei shows up every once in a while, and
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
So, do you guys have anything you want to prep before Throak puts down the 10-foot teleportation circle? Do you have enough material components to do the spell and the spell back?
Yeah, I keep 200 gold worth of jewels dust components. So I've got enough for forecastings.
Okay.
I'm good. I don't need to do anything else.
I know a guy.
Yeah.
I would like to pick up another bundle of arrows and 3 healing potions.
Okay. Um, 20 arrows is gold and 50 gold per healing potion.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, so.
Oh, Kukio's got to stop by Rev Jack's shop. He had made some stuff for him. For
Yeah.
the movable rods. It won't take him but a second to go and do it, though.
Yeah. So, does Scribe have anything?
No,
You want
Scribe's pretty much ready to go whenever.
Yeah. Okay.
She'll go ahead and make her short sword appear, stuff in her belt.
Yeah. So, Thrak pushes away some tables to make area, and he starts drawing out the 10-foot circle with all the magical runes needed to basically write coordinates, and it's all ready to go. You know that once the spell is activated, the portal's open for a limited time. So once it opens, you have to go, otherwise you get left behind.
I tell Merrick, run through as soon as the strange door opens.
Yeah. It's on Throax count.
Scribe jumps through.
And 3, 2, go.
Aridin jumps through.
Kukio goes through.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Throak will bring it to rear.
Throak, roll concentration check.
What's the DC? And I'll tell you if I even need to roll.
It's not going to be low. Let's just say that.
All right. So is it concentration from damage? I have Warcaster. Does that matter?
No, it's not damage. You're not hurt. You just need to make a concentration.
It's a 24.
Okay.
Plus 10 con save.
And you fail.
Yeah. You all feel wet.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Is anyone else
where
wearing,
are we then when we come through?
Yeah. You see the sky in front of you.
Is anyone else wearing heavy armor?
Nope.
You
No.
are not in the ocean.
Oh, all right.
Make a perception check.
As long as I'm not actively drowning right now.
Do we all need to make perception checks?
Yeah, 28.
Yeah. You guys landed in a clear pond.
Worse things happen. Go marching out of it to hopefully dry off.
Yeah.
I got a 14.
Yeah. If you got higher than a 20, you can see through. You're in a pond surrounded by a forest. People got higher than 20 can see far off in the distance a high brick tower.
Hey guys, look over there. There's a high wrecked tower.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So the sigil might have been off by a little bit.
Roll
got us close.
Arcana.
17.
You're from what you know of magic, you think that was what you have heard about Mage Isle is that that all the wards and spells protect unauthorized users from using their circle, and it pushed you away because you made the concentration. If you failed it, you would have landed in the ocean, but it just pushed you away from the city.
At least we were in the ocean. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Completely my fault. I thought having the coordinates would get me in. I'm assuming the way a little bit. We're on the right island. We just have a little bit of a walk to do.
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Karadoc bitch slaps you for failing. No, I'm kidding.
Well, so we don't have to wait for me. You think Telmeric would be all right with me riding him? I've always wanted to ride a direwolf.
How much do you weigh with all your equipment?
250 pounds.
Yeah, I think that'd be all right. I'd tell Tom Eric, let him ride you, and there you go.
Yes. So I'll prestidigitate everyone dry so we don't have to get rashes because it's just bad. You get a little moisture down under. It's a little musty. It's not good. Not good.
Yeah,
So I'll
last thing
prestidine
we
and
want
then I'll
is swamp
come with
ass.
Telmeric. Yeah, I mean, ooh. And can you imagine a dwarf with swamp ass in heavy armor? Not good.
That's
Not
like
good.
canned dog ass.
Right, right. Canned swamp ass. No one wants that.
Yeah.
So I'll change into a warhorse, and someone can ride me. Actually, I think two people can, and we'll use that to move a little faster, if that helps. I just need a short rest before we engage in anything.
Okay.
I think
No, the
you
only
would
reason I was saying
drive
that is
by.
everyone else has normal-ish movement. I would slow everybody up fairly significantly on the long term.
Yeah, Tom Eric can handle you. He's got like a 20 strength and a 40 or 50 movement speed, so it's brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a ride if nobody else is interested.
I'm just gonna walk.
Yeah.
I'll walk a scribe.
Yeah.
All right, I'll mark off a wild change, and then if we get a short rest, I can get it back. Thanks.
Yeah. So, you guys are heading through the forest, and I have to double check my map which direction you're heading because I forget which side the town is on the isle. But let's just say you're heading towards Mage City. Are you guys just taking a leisurely walk, or are you watching out for wildlife? Because you're in an unknown location.
My passive perception is 21.
Mine's 27. So between the two of us, we should notice.
Mine's 11.
Yeah, so I mean, even at a fast pace, your lowest passive is 22, or your highest passive is 22. So let's rock. Let's push it. My vote.
I agree. I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, I'm along for the ride because I'm not going to be seeing anything.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you're heading northeast. Let me just pull that. Things are going to go trippy for a second while I switch screens. You guys landed somewhere right here. You got to make it all the way over there.
Sweet.
Oh, good thing we're moving.
Yeah.
We can do it.
I can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah. Scribe notices this, and there's something in the trees beside you guys. Something large.
Hey guys, there's something in the trees beside us.
Something's large.
Is it something
Something.
large?
And I whinny.
Yeah.
Kugio laughs, goes to you, buddy.
Yeah. Because it's impossible to sneak up on Scribe, they don't get a surprise round. Roll initiative as 3 giant apes jump out of the trees to attack you.
Awesome.
And I can't roll initiative. I got a 4 this time.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see.
Deuces.
Okay. So,
So are they
you
all
good?
to one side?
No. One's in front, one on the side, one in back.
Okay.
All right. Daytime?
Yeah, it's about midday.
Okay.
But we're in the woods, so there's plenty of shadows around, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're tall trees. Trees are like 40 feet tall at least, so yeah, lots of shadows, but it's also bright out. So that's what actually causes the shadow, because tall trees and sun overhead. So yeah,
Okay.
there's shadows. Not necessarily big shadows, but they're definitely long shadows.
So I take it I'm going then?
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm just going to throw 3 Eldritch Blasts at the closest monkey thing. I got a 26, a modified 20, and an 18.
They all hit. Beasts are notoriously easy to hit.
That's a total of 19 points of force damage.
Yep.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to hide, whether it's in some bushes or behind a tree or wherever I need to hide.
Okay.
Wow.
Stealth.
Wow. I only got a 17 on my stealth roll.
How dare you, Scribe?
Well, I rolled a 3. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
God damn it. Roll better.
Oh my god.
You think you're hidden because of past experience.
Okay. With monkeys. All right.
Damn you apes.
That's my turn then.
Yeah. So, Kukyo, you're next with the 22.
Okay. The one that Scribe hit, how far is he?
They're all like
Right there.
10, 15 feet, surrounding. It's like a half moon circle. There's only 3 of them, so there's one side open.
Okay. Well, I'll just move to the one that scribe tagged,
Yeah.
and gonna sneak attack him. I'll probably be moving the same time that Ty is moving. Let's see. That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Yep. I'm just gonna say they're an AC 12. If you get below that, then you miss. But I'm gonna say everyone's gonna hit.
Okay. Well, I'd have to roll 1 to miss.
Yeah.
Okay. So, see, it's 14 plus. Okay, it was 8. 15, 25, 30, 32 on the first hit.
Okay.
And the bonus is rapier. That's going to be a 17 to hit. That does 13. 18 points of damage. And my second regular attack without the snake attack damage. That's going to be a dirty 20 to hit. And 5 plus 7 is 12. 17, 18, 19 points of damage on that one. And then I'm going to hide in the shadows. Stealth roll is...
You use your bonus action to attack, so you can't kind
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll use the rest of my movement.
You can always try and move behind cover.
Yeah, I'll just... There's not really cover. I'll move behind a tree.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll just move away as far as the way I can. Actually, no. Let's see. How far were they when I moved to them? You would say 10 feet?
Yeah, 10, 15 feet.
All right. I'm going to fly straight up in the air 20 feet.
Yeah. These are giant apes, so they're pretty tall.
Okay. Then I'll dig myself 20 feet. No. I'm going to position myself in the air to where they can't reach me as easy.
Yeah.
How about that? Of course, I probably just fucked myself up. That's all right.
Okay. Aridin.
Better up.
All right. Aridin's going to aim at one that hasn't... Are any within 5 feet of another player?
No.
Okay.
The ones that moved up to one of them flew in the air to be out of reach.
All right. So I'm going to take my movement and try to get to a tree, and then take a shot with sharpshooter at the one everybody's been smacking on.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
And that's going to be D8 plus 4 plus 10.
Are you adding your magic +1?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's going to be 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 10 is 21.
Okay. That creature is looking very bloodied. And it's... yeah. Eric, it's your turn.
Okay. I am... how far away am I from that?
You're about 15 feet from any of them. Because you guys are in the center.
Okay.
So they kind of half circled you.
So I'm going to back up 5 feet.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to run 20 feet to the closest one. At which point I get trampling charge.
Which I assume you're attacking the injured one.
Sure. DC 14 strength save.
Okay. It fails.
All right. It's prone, and I get 2 attacks on it because of that.
Okay.
All right. So first one misses.
Well, if it's prone, you get advantage.
All right. Excuse me. Yeah. So 18 to hit.
Yep.
Let me figure out my damage.
It's 2d6.
Yeah, I got it. 13 damage. Still up?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do. I get one more attack. Like 25, 24 to hit.
Yeah.
And I do 4 plus 8 damage.
It's really hurt, but still up.
Wow, it's tough.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
And it's Talmeric's turn.
Yeah, he's gonna run towards the same beast.
As he starts to run, the dwarf just rolls off his back.
Sure. Let me pull up his, and he'll have advantage both because it's prone and because I'm near it. So let's see. Like 22 to hit. And damage is 13.
Still conscious.
Damn.
Beast.
Is that all you can do?
Yeah, that's all I can do this round.
Yeah. Throwac.
All right, so I rolled a 21 athletics to not fall on my ass when I rolled off that direwolf.
Yeah, you can land on your feet.
Huzzah!
Woo! Good. Doesn't really. I'm going to throw some forks at one of the other giant apes. I'll let the one that's almost dead be almost dead, and I'll chuck some forks in another one. Whichever one's closest to Aridin. Make sure that I have its attention. So I'll cast Animate Objects.
Okay. Okay.
And then I will have my forks attack. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. For a total of 39 damage. And I had 1, 2, 3 critical fails. So if you want my forks to be whatever happens to them.
They miss, hit the ground, and they're bent.
Damn it.
You can't use them until you mend them. They're still
All right.
The spell is still active around them. It's just they can't. They're bent in such a way that you can't really attack with them.
All right. So I'll have the because in case I forget next turn, I'll have those 3 return to my pocket, and just kind of tuck into my belt pouch, my fork belt pouch. And I will move uninjured giant ape.
Pardon me?
I should be able to get. I'll move towards the uninjured giant ape, and I'll stand within 5 feet of him. I'll stand right in front of him.
Okay. You move towards him, and he tries to punch you.
All right.
Yeah.
God
that,
damn. Polar master giant apes.
That. Well, it's because it's their turn. First one misses, but the second one hits. You got lucky on that one. The one that missed was 30 points of damage. The one that hit was 10.
Awesome. So my arcane, my arcane ward will take that 10.
Yeah. Okay. The one the horse and wolf is attacking is going to smack the horse because it knocked it down. Is he back?
Yeah, I'm here. It's fine.
Yeah. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Take 19 points of damage.
That's enough to knock me out of that form.
Yeah. 12 to hit.
Me or Talmeric?
You.
Me, yeah. No. If I'm out of that form, then no.
Okay. And Thora, you get 7 attack of opportunities as the ape moves towards the supposedly hiding scribe in the bush.
God, I love these fucking animated objects. I love them. That is going to be 1, 2, 7 hits, one of which is a critical.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 8, 4, 8 times. So it'll just be 8d4
4
plus. Seven 28.
Yeah.
Oh. Try that one. There we go. 52 damage.
Okay. Yeah. They cut him up pretty good as he goes to attack the hiding scribe. With a 12 and an 11.
Both which will miss.
Yeah. They have a +9. There. I am cursed. I roll when I use real dice, and I roll low when I use fake dice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's their turn. Back to the top of the round.
Okay. Well, the one that just attacked me should not have done that. So, is there anyone else within 5 feet of me and this ape?
No, unless
fine.
Airden moved by you.
I'm not worried about Airden. It's worried about the other apes. Okay, so I'm going to take out my short sword and carve this thing up twice. I got a 23 and a 22.
Yeah.
And one of those will be a sneak attack, because I'm also a swashbuckler.
What?
For a total of 27 points of piercing damage. And is it still up?
It is. It is up, and it is very badly wounded, but it is up.
Okay. I'll take my chances.
Both of the ones that are injured are below a third of their health.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to move 20 feet away from him. And I'll use my bonus action to hide again.
Okay.
Okay, this time I got a 24. A little better.
This time he rolled bad.
Well, good. He doesn't know where I'm at then. And that's it.
Okay. Kukyo.
All right. So I guess the one that me and Ty have been beating up is still up.
Yep.
All right. I'll fly back down and I'll do a sneak attack against him, the top of his head.
Yeah.
I like his head. No, that didn't sound right. All right. That is a.
I think he was going to get a little brain.
Yeah. So 32 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. First attack. Let's see. That's 9. 7, 16. Sneak attack. 15. 22, 24. That's 30 points of damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
All right. And then I'm going to hop from that one to the next one.
That'll be the one Scribe's standing in melee with.
All right.
Not Scribe, Throak.
All right. I'll hopped over to that one, or fly, or whatever. I'll just make it look like a big hop. And then I'm going to stab him in the head with my offhand attack. And that's going to be a dirty 21. No, it's a 21. Let's see. It's 6, 13. 18 points of damage, and then I'll hit him with my final regular attack. And that's going to be a 21. And that does 6. That's 13. Plus 18. 24. And then I'm gonna jump off his back and hide him. Actually, I can't do that. I'm just gonna jump off his back onto the ground and move away the rest of my movement from him. And that's it for me.
Yeah. Then it's Erden.
All right, Eridan's going to. Is there anybody standing near an ape at this point?
Yeah, the one that Kikyo just attacked.
All right. Well, I will attack that one. It's going to be 6 plus 8. 14 to hit.
Yep.
That was with sharpshooter, by the way.
Yes.
So 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 10. So 18 points of damage plus 2d6. This be 5 more. So 23 points of damage. And I would like to take my movement and climb the tree. And get into a sort of semi-covered position. Do you need a stealth roll for that? Or I'm not a stealth roll, but acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics to climb the tree.
All right. That's going to be... What's my modifier? It's +2, so it's 18 to climb the tree.
Yep.
And a stealth roll to hide.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 21.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Caradoc.
So, am I still standing near a live one or no?
Nope. Kukio swooped down, stabbed it, and it fell.
How far to a live one?
15 feet. 15, 20 feet. The one Kukio and Throwback are standing beside.
And is that the only live one left?
No, there's one that went off the side of the road to follow Scribe.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just run up to the living one and call Talmeric to attack it as well. Or I'm sorry, to the one that's surrounded, and call Talmeric to it as well. And I'll attack it with my scimitar. Whew, natural 20.
Yeah.
Roll double the damage dice.
Yep, let me just see here. What is it? Okay, 2d6 plus 3. Let's do that. Uh, 13 slashing damage.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
And Talmeric.
Talmeric is going to rush up and attack, and he's got advantage because of he's a wolf, and there's other people near it.
Yeah.
So let's see here.
Some pack tactics.
Yeah, pack tactics. Thank you. So with that, a natural 19. So I assume that hits.
Yep.
And then what's his attack? 2d6 plus 5. Let's see here. 15 piercing damage.
Yeah. It's definitely hurt, but giant apes are very durable.
All right. That's
Now,
our turn.
Throwac.
I'm going to move the 7 forks that are remaining for my bonus action. I'll move the 7 forks that are remaining over to the ape that's threatening me. Are you threatening me? And I will attack him with the forks. So that's going to be 7 hits, no crits. For a total of 49 damage.
You kill it.
Ha
Oh, wait, no, wrong one.
And I will turn.
Nope, wrong one.
No, still alive?
Yeah, I looked at the wrong one. If you attacked the one that followed Scribe, you would have killed it.
No, that's fine. I'm actually on the one that followed Scribe. So DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, the one that's attacking you looks extremely weak.
That's fine.
Okay. So the one that's attacking Scribe?
Yep.
It got a 17.
So does it save or not?
Is your DC 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's equal or above.
Okay. So it saves, no worries.
Yeah. And then it's...
That's my turn.
Yeah. So then the one that's extremely injured is going to try and punch the wolf. 20 to hit for Talmeric.
Yes.
27 points of damage.
Nice.
And then the other fist hits him for 22 points of damage.
Ooh. All right. Well, I'm sorry. Total?
That's 49 points of damage.
Okay. I'll note it down.
Yeah, and the other one's looking around. It can't see where the thing it was attacking went, so it's gonna go back and punch the big fur bug with a 15.
Miss.
Okay. And it on the second one it knocks itself prone because I rolled a natural 1.
Bonus.
And
That's not good.
Sweet.
back to the top of the round.
Okay. The one that just punched the wolf twice, is it within 45 feet of me?
Just barely.
Okay. Well, Scribe's going to step out from behind the tree or bushes or wherever she was hiding, and she's going to look at him and say, "Are you freaking kidding me? Really?" And then she's going to run over to him and try to stab him twice.
Yes.
She got a 27 and a 17.
Yeah. Both hit.
For 27 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, you kill it.
Okay.
It only had 15 points left after the...
Okay. Would I happen to be standing in shadow, or am I in sunlight?
You're in sunlight because the other one's prone and he's not casting a shadow.
Okay. Then I'm going to stay where I am and burn a key point to dodge.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Kukyo.
All right. I'm with the last one that's alive. Or
Yeah, it overswung and knocked itself to the ground.
sweet.
You have advantage on your...
All right. I'm gonna snake attack this first one. Comes out to 25. So that is 10 plus 5 is 15. Mm, 8. 23 for the first hit. Damage, I mean. Offhand attack. Is he dead?
No, he's still up. Well, still conscious.
Okay. Next attack. Let's see. I get a 18 to hit.
Yep. Just roll damage on your 2 attacks since I don't think you'll get a natural 1.
No, I didn't. All right. So that's stupid 6, 8 plus. So it's 10 for the second attack, and the last attack is 12 plus 19 for the other one.
Yep, it's dead.
All right.
After that sneak attack, it only had 16 points. So, yeah, you guys killed the giant apes that were ragingly attacking you.
Yay! Woo!
Bad monkey.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Thorax should know them well.
after they die,
he polymorphs into them.
oh
What?
yeah, oh yeah, they're good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love polymorph. I prefer polymorphing into giant ape to turning into a T-Rex. They're just better.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well-
I'm going to pull out my hammer of mending and my 3 bent and broken forks to repair them.
Yeah, we need a short rest.
Yeah.
DM,
Yep.
Yeah.
can I spend all hit dice during a rest
Yeah.
or only half?
As many as you want.
Yeah. It's up to the character's maximum number of hit dice.
Okay. All right. So
Just
I'm.
on the next short rest, you won't have any to heal then.
Yeah, no, I understand. I just wanted to know what my options were. So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at level 3 on Talmeric. And then let's see where he is. So that's 1d8. Okay, so that's 3d8 plus spellcasting modifier. So let me do that. 7, 8 plus 10. Yeah, it's not a lot. And then Talmeric is going to spend 4 of his hit dice to heal. Let me see. Where's my d10s? That's 1, but where's my other? Is that it? Only got 1 d10. Okay. 4, 5. Oops.
Yeah.
What is that?
So, after this harrowing fight, you guys sit down for an hour to catch your breath.
Oh. 19 plus 12, 31. Yeah, it sucks, but that'll do. That's what I got.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going to take a short rest, I can give you a couple of more cure wounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, they're not
healing potions too, man.
they're not powerful, but you get 9 more hit points back.
Hey, that works. That actually helps a lot. So cool. I'll live with that.
I would like to just stay up in the tree and keep an active watch out for any danger that could be approaching.
Roll perception.
I'll give him advantage.
Are you up there with the tree
Yeah, I'll go up there with him.
Okay.
All right, with advantage, I rolled a 19.
Okay.
I'm sorry, make that an 18 because I've got a -1.
Yeah. You don't really see anything close by.
If you want to borrow it, Scribe has a spyglass.
Of course, Scribe has a spyglass.
Yeah. Within this hour, nothing's going to jump out to attack you.
I'm going to feed one healing potion to Talmeric as well, a greater. 7. 11 plus 4, 15. Oh, that's awesome. Yep. Okay, cool. Almost. Close enough. I mean,
I'll give you a regular healing potion to give to him.
No. Really don't. He's really close to full. Yeah, it's not worth it to give him anything more. He's really close to full. Thanks.
So, as you guys move on farther towards the giant tower you saw, you realize that city's not all that close. It's just a really big tower.
Okay.
I wonder how they kept the bottom levels from crushing, the bottom levels of brick from crushing, because the compression strength of brick really isn't that strong, and especially when you consider the height. What spell they're using? Well, yes, and magic, of course, but I mean, which spell in particular? You'd have to cast it. Huh. Note to self, detect magic on the tower.
Then again, maybe they hired dwarves to build it.
Fair enough.
Maybe it's just an illusion.
So, approximately how tall is this tower?
As you keep moving forward and roll, I'm not kind of sure what.
Should be able to work this out using trigonometry.
Yeah, make a.
I take your average pace.
Make a stone cutting roll. It's history with double expertise. I mean, with double proficiency.
And that's going to be 24 plus 10, 34. I rolled a 19.
Yeah. Judging by studying it and actually being somewhat able to make out the sway and shift of the bricks, it's actually like it's like 60 to 70 floors. Like, that thing's a skyscraper. Like, you guys are like almost a day away from town.
So it's like 600 or 700 feet tall then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hell of a building. Ooh, one good breeze. Boy, that's some serious magic holding that up, because one good breeze gets that to swaying. You're going to increase the compression, the pressure on one side. You start getting fracturing, structural integrity when it comes back the other. That's some impressive magic right there, or engineering, however they did it.
Well, if anyone can tear it down, it's probably the Unnamed Adventurers Guild.
Now that sounds like in
the words of Barney Stinson, challenge accepted.
I just happen to have a spell. I could transmute the rock, if it's made of rock, to mud, and that would bring it down. Probably destroy most of the city, too.
And if for some reason there was some kind of spell on it you couldn't, you could always transmute the rock underneath it, and then it would collapse anyway.
Or I could just dispel it up, if it's magical, and that would make it drop. I'd have to be kind of close, though, so maybe a flying... Hey, can I borrow... Hey, Kukio, can I borrow your boots?
I think you have to attune to them, so it might take a while.
Yeah, I think you do. I can
remember, this is not a hostile city.
I'm sorry. I just...
What's your point?
The idea of destroying the tower suddenly tickled my fancy.
Do you want to start a war with a nation of spellcasters.
It's not. I don't want to start the war. I'm just interested in what it would take to bring that tower down. It's an intellectual exercise only. It's not something that I actually want to do. At least that's what I'm going to say out loud. It kind of intrigues me a little bit, though. I'm sure in the town that had thought the exact same thing, and they live there.
Like I said, if anyone can bring it down, it's us. Not saying I want to or I feel the need to. Just I think we can probably bring it down by accident.
That's what I was just thinking. We have to be careful we don't accidentally start a war.
It'd really be worse for aluminum. There was like, I mean, it's like, ooh, a war with wizards. Okay, get in line behind the demons and the gods and the assassins and everybody else who's
The
doing
red
whatever in the
dragons.
yeah.
Yeah.
They call it a war.
Moving on.
We call it job security. Okay. Okay, we're moving on towards the tower, even if it takes longer.
Yeah. It actually. You're probably about halfway there when it starts to get dark. So.
We should probably set up camp.
So, unfortunately, I can set up camp in such a way that we can be safe, but Talmeric can't be inside.
Why?
I can cast Leomund's Tiny Hut. And it doesn't allow any large creatures in there. And I think Talmeric definitely qualifies as large. But what I can...
I think there's the spell. I think you can if you have a limited number of medium-sized creatures in there.
Give me 1 second. Let me look it up.
Yeah, but could he squeeze through the door, though, or the portal? That might be the question.
No, it makes a dome that's selectively permeable.
That's right. That's right. I was thinking of the Manson spell.
Oh, that's probably what I was thinking.
No, 9 creatures, medium or smaller, can fit inside. Yeah, it doesn't. No large creatures can fit in.
Yeah, they're actually barred from it.
Then
Yeah.
Talmeric and Caradoc will stay outside and...
Actually, so what's better to do is stay inside while I cast the spell. Then if you choose to, you can pass outside of the spell's barrier. You can come in and out. But if you start on the outside, you can't come in. So, Talmeric can stay just right outside of the barrier.
Fine. We'll do that, and then Talmeric and I will hold watch and make sure that nothing dangerous happens. There you go.
Well, yeah, and if you want to take a rest for a while, Scribe doesn't mind going outside and hanging out with Talmeric.
There we go. Let's do that.
All right, so I'll ritual cast Leomund's Tiny Hut.
Okay. Yeah, a dome forms around you guys. Yeah.
Scribe will rest for 4 hours and then go outside and trade places.
Yeah.
I'll go after Ty.
Somebody wake me up and I'll take a turn.
Yeah.
Thorax can
Nothing
sleep through the night.
happens during the night.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Nothing happens during the night.
Okay.
Uh, yeah.
Cool.
So
So, fully healed. Yay!
yeah, you guys leave at sunup, and by the time you hit mid-afternoon, you reach the gates of this giant place. Has a big sign that says Mage Town over the gates, and it has a guard post there. He's just there playing solitaire. What do you guys do?
Hello, Mr. Guard. How are you?
He jumps like, well, well, we actually have people coming through the gates. Like,
Yes, please.
yeah. Can I see your citizenship badge?
I'll show them my emblem that I'm a diplomat from Illumina. I actually have one.
Yeah. But you're not citizens here.
I'm not.
Mm.
I won't speak for my companions.
Do I know what they look like?
You have never seen or heard of the design of it.
I'll ask guard. Can I see which one it is? I have a couple badges of different cities.
Mm. He explains that it's just a piece of paper with a specific arcane ward on it.
Right, but I don't know. I have so many. Can you just show me what it looks like real quick so I can fish out all my stuff?
Yeah. The roll perception, persuasion check.
All right. How about this deception?
No, you're persuading him to do something.
Okay. Got an 18.
Okay. He gingerly pulls out his and shows you.
Oh, okay. Just hold on a second. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna walk over to Tom Merrick. I'm kind of gonna stand between Caradoc and Colmac, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna act like I'm getting some of a bag off of him, but I'm gonna forge some real quick. Can you kind of play along?
Caradoc and Talmeric blocked the view for the guard.
Mm. Okay.
I got a forgery kit, so we'll see how good I can do it. Sleight of hand, right?
No, that's intelligence.
Okay. Just a straight intelligence with my modifier?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
You
Well,
get,
you get your
it's an intelligence plus your proficiency since you're proficient with a forgery kit.
Okay, so it's comes out to 9.
I was gonna say, can I give him advantage on that?
Uh,
I have
Are
the
you-
skill.
Are you proficient with forgery kits?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you can
All right.
roll a stealth that's behind there.
Do what?
Well, you gotta. Oh, yeah.
I'll just
Just
walk
because
over. Let me help you find it.
yeah,
If I have to
So-
roll stealth, I got a 28.
yeah.
So the first roll got a 19. The second one I got a 27 for it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And while they're doing this to keep the guard busy, I'm going to ask him if he's ever seen a UAG badge.
Yes.
No, you've never heard of whatever association that is.
I love that character.
Well, here, let me show you. And I pull it out.
You
And
see his eyes bulge a little.
Now make sure you get a close look.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want you mistaking this for something else.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, the UAG badge is pinned through my nipple on my left breast.
Nice.
So much wind, dude.
He gingerly asked you if he could examine it more closely.
Pervert.
Yeah, we'll see how handsy he gets.
Yeah, sure. Rub right here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he starts
Hashtag
feeling the
Caradoc
pin
too.
with his fingertips, and somewhat accidentally touching you as well.
How
I gently place my hand on his shoulder and tell him, "Easy, you'll have to take me to dinner for that."
Yeah, yeah. So,
I tuck it back in.
yeah.
That will get us through any situation, I think.
It's worked so far.
It has, dude. It's awesome.
Okay. Do you show him your citizen papers?
Yeah. I'm like, aha! Here they are. And I'll procure one for each one of us. And I'll even make a notation on Crawdox for Talmeric, allowing him to have his companion with him. Leashed. Just because that's probably something that'll be like, yeah, you gotta have that guy leashed.
Yeah.
Or something.
So,
I'll hand him over
who's
to
going to
him.
be the first one to give him the?
I will.
Okay. He takes it and he puts his hand over. Any spellcaster can see he's using his magic. Yeah. These things are enchanted. Yeah,
I'm gonna cast suggestion.
Okay.
Thank God I finally.
You
I
know-
always keep the damn thing prepared just in case.
I just want to point
And
out
I'm
this
finally
guy,
getting a chance to use it.
this guy hasn't told us we can't go in the city.
Oh.
He just asked if we were citizens.
Are you casting suggestion?
I'm casting suggestion on him, and I'm going to tell him those look all right to you, don't they? So it's a DC 17 something save.
Uh,
Let me look it up real quick.
These are the papers you're looking for.
there you go.
You don't need.
These are the
waiting for
papers
that.
we're looking for.
You don't need to do that. As he casts a spell and you all whisk away.
What do you mean by whisk away?
Or
There was a large teleportation circle underneath you that was hidden. You guys are in jail.
Hold on.
He got a natural 20 on his save.
Damn it.
Fuck.
So it's a 27 passive perception. I didn't notice it.
It was magically hidden.
Are we in jail now? What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, they teleported us to jail.
What's the light source in here?
It's torchlight. Actually, no, it's continual flame. Everything is continual flame. It's yeah.
So, is there like okay.
Yeah. And there's very surprised guards that there's actually someone that got teleported here. Like they were also playing cards because this is not a well-visited place. Yeah. One guy gets to the other. Go get the sergeant. We actually have something official to do.
Yes, we need to talk to the sergeant.
Yeah.
Go diplomacy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cookie looks at everybody like, sorry, guys. It almost fell.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're going to be out of here one way or another soon.
Do we still have all of our gear?
Oh yeah. It's
Okay.
just you're in this area is an anti-magic field. Like you can be teleported in, but you can't. No magic dies once you're here.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah. So
How does that affect like magic weapons, like my +1 bow?
just like the 8th level spell, anti-magic field.
It's not a +1 bow at the moment.
It's not magical. Yeah, it's a +0 bow.
As
still
long
really
as it
nice
still
bow.
functions as a bow, I'm good.
So does the sergeant show up?
Yeah. After like
Okay.
20 minutes.
Oh, that's about 17 minutes too long. But
Yeah.
okay. And as soon as he shows up, I'm going to hold up my Illumina Diplomat emblem and say, Sergeant, there's been a misunderstanding between my companions and the people of your own city. And I'm just going to put it to you bluntly. You know, I do not take this as a threat. It's not meant as a threat. But if you keep us here, we're probably going to make your life a living hell within about 10 minutes.
Yeah. He says, we take people trading as citizens very seriously, and
I'm not masquerading as a citizen. I came here as a diplomat from another city.
but your companions did, and it's sort of a.
They were given sheets of paper in Illumina while we were there. If they do not meet your standards, I apologize, but we had what we were given. Obviously, it seems you have some kind of magical either writings or protection on your citizenship papers, and whoever gave us the ones we received either gave us possibly forgeries, or perhaps they gave us old citizenship papers and the spells have worn off of them. Or who knows? I don't know. Maybe they just purchased them from someplace and got bad materials. But we did not come here as a danger to your city or anything like that. And it kind of speaks ill of your city that we haven't even got inside and are in jail.
Mind you, this is just precaution. It's, you can never be too sure, and mind you, Illumina definitely makes a loud name for itself, so we are definitely aware of your city.
Well, and we're somewhat aware of yours also, and this is a city of spellcasters. I don't know what you'd have to worry about 5 or 6 people walking through the doors.
I'm sure as looking at the group, as you being a bunch of adventurers, you know how much damage a small group can do. This is just precaution. Can I take a look at your papers? Just for a second.
Yeah, I'll hand them over the papers.
No, he's talking about Scribe's diplomat papers.
Okay.
Well, it's not actually papers; it's an emblem. But yeah, I'll hand it to him.
Just takes it, looks at it, hands it back, and turns to go. Well, what are you waiting for? Let them out.
Wow, that thing actually came in.
Damn straight let us out.
As soon as he unlocks the door, kill them all.
Yeah, so the guard lets you out, and anything that was magical is now magical again once you get out.
That was a mistake.
This city's fucking mine now. No. Just play.
Door!
Huzzah! UAG for life, bitches.
Yeah. So, what is your business in our fair city?
Tell the good man, Throwhack.
Thanks a lot. So,
Great timing.
just to be a dick, I'm gonna start speaking in undercommon. Just to be an asshole. So in undercommon, I'm going to tell him that I'm going to say, we're here to find a shard, and you assholes better give it to us because reasons. That exactly is what he says in undercommon.
What he says back in undercommon is, "I don't like your tone, and you want that that amethyst thing we dug up that turned our magic crazy."
Exactly. That is the thing we're here for, to try and help your city out. But all we've gotten is thrown in jail.
Yeah. Oh. Mind you, if you didn't try and pass yourself off as citizens, you could have got guest passes at the gate.
I didn't pass myself off as Dick All. The damn guard wouldn't let us in. He didn't say anything about guest passes. How about have a guard that is properly trained? I know you don't see many people come through here. It's obviously not a hub of activity, but shit, at least your guards could be personable, not dickheads. I'm starting to turn, Throwback's starting to turn pretty red at this point.
I don't know what you're saying.
Make a deception check.
I didn't turn anybody into anything. Throwback was being, he said, I didn't portray me as anything. I just said, you believe him, let us pass. So he's not lying. I have told the truth in a very careful way.
Yeah.
Is any of this in a language that I might understand?
As far as I know, they're still speaking
Undercommon.
Yeah, no, okay.
Absolutely still speaking undercommon.
Pull it out.
And I could cast comprehend languages, but I'm not going to. If they're arguing, the last thing I need to do is these guys see me casting a spell.
Mm.
They'll freak out.
Yeah, I was just going to point out that the dude fondled my boob.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Your
Inappropriate.
guard felt up my friend. What kind of touchy-feely guards do you have here? He was playing with his breasts, sexually assaulting? Is that what kind of guards you have?
He just sighs and
No means no, damn it. Even for guards.
Throw Act 2. Hashtag Throw Act 2.
Hashtag throw act 2, god damn it.
he turns to one of the guards and says, get Ted to take the seminar again and make sure he writes an essay at the end of it of what he learned. We can't have this keep happening.
Oh, wow. Wow. I'm just going to brush it under the rug.
Nice.
Wow.
I see how you. I'm going to switch back to common so everyone can understand me. Oh, I see how it is. My friend is assaulted, sexually harassed, and assaulted by your guard, and you just sweep it under the rug, have another training. This is obviously an ongoing problem with this guard, but you just keep throwing him out there. He's a danger to the city. I want to see a magistrate, damn it. I want to see a magistrate now.
If you wish.
My friend was assaulted, and you're just going to push it under the rug.
You know what? No, we're done here. We're going into the city.
Okay, just go down the hallway, turn right. There's stairs. Go up 2 floors, and there should be. Then go down the hallway. Go through the second left door, and you can get guest papers, visas there.
All right. And I'll grab a throwback and pull him along. Come on, buddy.
I'll save the sergeant.
No, this son of a bitch is going down, damn it. He's going down.
I'm like, stop it. Let's go.
As they're going away, I'm staying there for a minute. I'm just going to say.
Cal Merrick's going to pick Thorak up and throw him off his back.
Thank you, Sergeant, for your consideration. And then the other guards, the ones that were playing cards, I'm just going to look at one of them.
He's going to tell you, I kind of just want that thing out of the city, but there are some people here that want to keep it around.
That's not a real smart thing to do.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to look at one of the guards that was playing cards, and I'm going to say, how does your buddy have 5 aces? And then I'll just walk away.
Yeah. Behind you hear a yelling match that seems to switch languages every couple of squares. Yeah. Yeah, even the guards here are well educated.
Wow. Are they hiring?
Probably all have helms of comprehension languages.
Yeah.
There's the badge.
Okay, we're going upstairs, I guess.
Yeah. So, don't need to go through the process of getting a visa, but it's basically you use your that as an emissary and to get temporary visas for your stay. So, just to keep them on you through. You have to give your real name and sign some papers and all that.
That could be a problem.
You don't need a visa because you are technically an ambassador, which has a certain level of status already.
Okay.
Because the thing that you have that puts you as an ambassador is just set upon official thing throughout all the kingdoms. It's already official paperwork. It's
Okay.
everyone else that needs paperwork. So
Bureaucracy at its finest.
yeah.
So it all can be stacked in a room somewhere that will someday catch fire and everyone will forget about.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, with Caradoc being a druid, he has a pass for having the wolf around him. But with Kukyo and Elena, they're getting paperwork as non-casters. Which, in a city of casters, designating themselves as non-casters, kind of, there's a...
I have a mage initiate. Does that count?
Pardon me?
Mage initiate. Does that count or no? Or magic initiate?
Oh, do you have the feat?
Yeah.
Well, then technically you're a caster.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can... If you have magical ability, you can sign the papers as a caster.
So that just leaves poor Aridin.
Yeah. If you were a 4th level ranger, you would have force magic, but you're not.
That's okay. I deal better without it.
Yeah. So yeah. You're able to walk the cities. It looks like 1800s London. It has street lamps that have continual flame in them, and it's and buildings and that. It looks like mid 18th century London. So
Sweet.
I start looking for Baker Street.
yeah. So
Is
that
there
a joke, or
this-
do you actually want to try and look for that?
You know, Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not serious.
Yeah.
Let's find this shard and get out of here because I need to wrap up here in just a bit.
Yeah. So, you get some directions to where you think the shard might be, which is at the surprisingly not the giant building skyscraper at the far end of town. It's tall but somewhat significantly smaller building that's the actual main magical research place where all the upper tiered people are.
Okay.
Ooh.
We'll head in that direction.
Yeah. So
As soon as we find out that this is the place of magic, Thrak's gonna slide over to Kukyo and say, "Hey, Kukyo, if you were to happen to accidentally pick up any spell books that look like they're just laying around, I'm pretty sure Adrin would pay well for them."
Okay. I hear you.
And if he wouldn't pay well, there's a certain dwarf that lives in, around, and under your property that might. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm just saying that If something looks like it's unattended, you might want to grab onto it, and if you forget about it, I'd leave it up to your imagination what to do with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, there are guards at the building because this is it's a somewhat gated building. It's for privileged people, so they stop you and ask what your business is.
Tell the good man, throw it. I'm kidding.
I personally was I was hoping to get a hold of, to expand my magical repertoire. This seems to be the place of magical learning in a town of mages.
I'm an ambassador. I'm an ambassador from Illumina. We're here to look at the shard. Or I am.
If you wanna, this is not a place to. You have to go to the assessment academy. That's he basically gives you direction to partway across town to where anyone who comes here, they get their magical abilities get assessed, what their talents are, and they put in for getting a spot in the city and in to learn. So.
And one other thing, what do I have to do? Because I actually live in Illumina, obviously. But if I wanted to use a teleportation circle to get in, how do I get in and not get shunted off into the pond on the other side of the island? Is there a to do?
Oh, anyone who's given permission to use one of several teleportation circles in the city has a permission glyph that the shielding ward around it will let them pass through. If you don't have it, you bounce off and land somewhere else.
How do I get that glyph?
You have to be someone higher up has to award it to you for magical study or just tenure.
So how about this shard as an ambassador? Can I get in to see it?
Back to the shard. Sorry,
Yeah.
Back to the shard.
Yeah. They talk with one another. Yeah, I think we know someone that you can see about that. One of them guides you into the building. As you go into the building, you can definitely feel there be effects of chaos in here. It's not as strong as you're used to feeling in Illumina, but you can still feel them. And yeah, there are a lot of unhappy faces in here that don't like that there's this thing for messing with their magic, and there are some not sad people that have all of them are wearing the same device around their neck that has a bunch of magical symbols on it.
Okay.
Can I do a Arcana check to see if I can figure out what that is?
Sure.
Or I could just ask either way, I guess. I'll just ask somebody first.
Yeah.
So just walk up to the sexy with it and say, "Excuse me, what's the glyphs that you have? You're hanging around your neck."
Oh. It's a secret. He is kind of uncomfortable talking about it. You know, very shifty eyes.
It's a secret that all 20 people in this room have one on their necks.
No, there are about 5 of them, and they're moving down the hallway between rooms, and that with a bunch of. They're all carrying a bunch of papers. You think they're basically interns.
Okay.
All right. Something that I would roll Arcana for.
What you get?
Maybe figure out.
What you get on it?
I was asking if I should.
You can.
Out of 10.
You're not gonna know what it is. They're magical.
That was a crit fail.
Ooh, I got a 16. Does that help any?
No.
It's magic.
Yeah. So
Oh, shit, that's all roll.
you
23.
It's a magical ward that it seems to be sending out an aura of its own. You're not 100% sure.
It's such a big, important secret that they let their interns know about it.
Question. Is the effect of the chaos magic here or the wards helping us avoid it?
No, it's the effect of chaos magic's here. It could also be that they're also guinea pigs for something.
All right, I'm going to cast flame arrows on our archer quiver.
Roll a d100.
There it is. 100.
Nothing happens. The spell goes off. Everyone freaks out because you cast an offensive spell in an official building, and the guard turns around.
Whoa! It's not offensive. It's a buff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Still, you gave a guy flaming arrows.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Whoops, guys.
It's a concentration spell, so you can always just stop concentrating and the spell goes away.
All right, fine. I'll stop concentrating on it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. So, yeah. The guard asks you, why did you do that?
We're just kind of trying to gauge the amount of chaos that's floating around here. And
yes,
way to
what,
do
what,
that
what
is
he said.
as well.
Yeah. Oh, little warning would have been nice.
We apologize. We're new here.
Well, no one around here tells us anything, so we don't see any reason to tell them anything.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So you go upstairs, and the guard knocks on the door, and the guy, a gnome appears behind it, and he says, "What do you want?" Grumpily, he does grumpily.
Tinka sent us.
And I should know who that is.
I show him my UAG badge.
That's all well and good, lady, but why are you guys bothering me?
I'll show him my diplomatic emblem and say, we're here to see the shard.
Uh,
I need to get one of those for the other boob.
That'd be awesome.
Save Luna.
Working on it.
Yeah.
You'll get your opportunity, I'm sure.
And the guy sighs and invites you in.
Oh, thank you.
I put my badge away.
Yeah.
Cookie was like, Nice badge.
Thank you.
You are
Yeah. So, yeah, he sits at his desk, and there's only a couple chairs on the other side.
I'll just stand against the wall.
I'll take one of the chairs.
Yeah.
Rock will stand.
Cookie was gonna move you next to me. Come here.
I'll go find a corner and just lean against the wall.
Yeah. So you're here to take the shard away?
If that's what you want us to do, we can do that.
Yeah, I'd love to get that thing out of here, but unfortunately, it's in the hands of a guy that has quite a bit of standing, so it's really hard to go against him through normal means.
I'm gonna use my awakened mind ability to send him a mental message, not out loud, and I'm going to ask him. I'm going to say, "Is your office here warded against others prying from outside, or listening in from outside, or watching from outside, for that matter?"
Can he message back with that? Or
the ability says we can communicate.
Okay.
It doesn't specifically say yes, they can talk back, but it says we can communicate. So,
okay. Yeah, I'm going to say communication's a two-way street, so yeah. He projects back. Yeah, everyone's office is warded with non-detection. We try and keep our research secret because,
well,
whoever publishes first gets all the credit.
I'm looking around. Did the guard who brought us here, is he still here? Or did he leave?
Oh no, he left. He
Okay.
had to go back to his post.
So
Very
it's just
appreciative of the woman showing her pin.
okay. So it's just him and us. So I'll say out loud in common so my companions will hear. As like, okay, you want it gone. It seems like a whole bunch of people here want it gone.
Yeah.
If you can provide us some help, and what I mean by help is in no way, I do not mean for you to implicate yourself in anything. Maybe just information you could provide us. Maybe we could get the shard off this individual's hands and get out of here.
I assume you guys have teleportation magic, considering how you got here, because we can very easily tell if a boat comes upon this island.
Scribe's going to look over her shoulder and say, "Well, do we?"
Yeah.
We do. I have one of the glyphs of one of the permanent teleportation circle in Mage Town. I wasn't aware that there was a glyph to allow me past the shield, so I kind of bounced off it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Teleportation circle, very accurate, but yeah, it's very easy for someone learning the spell to get glyph easily. That's why we have the protection.
Well, can someone get us home or at least away from here in a hurry?
Yeah. The shields and guards are one way. You need the glyphs that give you permission to come in. You can teleport out easily.
Scribe's asking the other members of the party.
Yeah. Oh.
Does anyone else have teleport or some other ability that would get us out of here in a hurry?
Yeah, I just put arrows and things.
Nope, I haven't got my hands on a gate yet, so.
Well, can't whoever transported us in transport us back to Illumina quickly?
Yeah, it'll take me a minute to cast the spell, like it took me to get us here. But as soon as we have the shard, a minute later, I can cast a spell, assuming it doesn't go wrong.
Which he just said it wouldn't. So, yay.
So then we need to get this shard and buy you a minute.
Well,
The chaos smash. Also.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well, we can figure that out when we get it. But we need to get it first.
I'll just cast Protection from Chaos. It's a special Caradoc only spell.
I wish.
That sounds like some Chapo magic to me.
yeah.
It
Bing!
sounds like
You got it, buddy.
Like,
No.
I'm out. So, me.
A short goblin peers through a divisional door right next to you, Craddock. Hands you a scroll and he says, "Shh."
Damn it! No means no. I don't want to go anywhere with you, Jubei.
Actually, could you make just take us home? He probably could, but
Technically, I do have a spell that will also transport us to a Druid Grove. So, I mean, between the two, if his fails, I can transport us to a Druid Grove.
That works.
And there is one close to Illumina.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just need a body of water.
Hey, there's a pond.
About a day and a half away from here.
Yeah, but I mean, like a fountain. I mean, that's all I need.
Yeah. Like
I've been
there's
holding
a-
my pee for a while. Would that work?
I was thinking the same thing. If we all urinate in the ground, I mean,
Oh, I got a decanter in this water. I could do that.
I
There
think that
you
would work.
Was it you or which one of your characters turned it into a
Ralph.
Ralph.
Yeah. He's got the blast cannon now.
Okay.
Every
Ralph.
I can
That's
never
the name
remember
of
which
my
one.
first ever D&D character with D&D red box from like the 1980s. Dwarf cleric. Became a god.
Hmm.
Ralph.
the name is destined for greatness, or everybody's gonna hate him.
So, yeah. I can give you access to his research place, but he keeps it in his laboratory here for whatever magical experiment he does on that shard. It's just he's screwing up my experiments with that thing being here.
Well, I can sneak in and sneak out.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure he'd have that thing, that room magically trapped and warded. He's very paranoid about things.
Well, let's all go in and we'll together take it.
So, I have a favor to ask. If we're gonna sneak in, grab this thing, and bolt out, is there any way you can give me a glyph to allow me past the shield so that I can come back and go through the testing? Because I greatly want to have a chance to learn. This is the place for magical learning.
He looks you up and down, sort of gives you a little bit of a stink eye looking at you. He reaches into his desk and pulls out it's a square thing with a glowing glyph on it. He says, "It's a temporary permission. It'll allow you through the shield one time."
Ooh.
That's all I need. Thank you very much. I'll tuck that into my pouch, into my fork pouch.
Yeah. So. Well, I can get you to a place that's
Yeah.
warded against, that's close by his laboratory.
And
You just
warded
have-
the chaos magic?
Pardon me?
Warded against the chaos magic?
Warded against detection.
Okay.
And
Oh, and by the way, I'm guessing these little necklaces that people are wearing helps protect them from the chaos magic.
I have no idea. He has yet to share what his experiments are. All I know is he has a habit of using his interns as guinea pigs.
That's not good news for the interns.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So, here. Let me show you to the place. And he gets up and goes to his door. You follow him?
I will.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah.
I
You
want to be
think
the
you-
last to leave the room.
I will be right in front of him because I want to be able to cast, flame arrow at the appropriate time.
Well, that's not going to be this time. He takes you down to the basement and he tells you where the entrance to his laboratory and
Before we leave the room and after he's out of sight, is there any books laying around that might be useful?
tons of books. Do you have Arcana?
I do not.
You have no idea. He has bookshelves and bookshelves of tomes of different things.
I'll just slide a hand two of them if you want me to roll for that.
Well,
Not going to open them, just
there's no one in here for you to. You can just take them.
okay. I'll slip them into my pack.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so he takes you down, and he tells you where the guy's laboratory is, and he basically sits you in his laboratory.
Okay.
And he basically, you can wait here until you think you can do it. This all laboratories are awarded with non-detection, and they have when we are done, we usually ward them with alarm or whatever we want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wait for him to leave.
Yeah.
I don't suppose anybody's got detect magic handy.
I do. I have detect magic as a furbog ability.
Okay.
How often can you use it?
Once per rest, and I forget whether short or long. Probably long.
Yeah.
I forget. It's detect magic concentration,
Yes.
Yep.
and it
Yeah,
lasts
the-
what? 10 minutes.
And
Yep. It's a ritual concentration spell.
well, it's none of the above. It's just a natural ability for me.
Yeah.
Or as ritual.
Well, Throat can cast it as a ritual without preparing it.
No. So I can cast it once and concentrate on it. Do you want me to?
Not yet. We I mean, we can pretty much take it for advantage that the door is going to be warded
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
was thinking more once we're beyond that door, if we can get past it.
Woogie.
I'm just going to walk down and look at the door, not touching it, stand 5 feet away from it.
It's a door.
Does it have a lock, like a hole for a lock?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to bend down, still 5 feet away, and see if I can see anything through the lock hole. I'm not looking for anything specific, just if there's light or not light or anything.
There's light and movement in there as if someone's working in there.
Okay, I'm going to go back to my companions and say, guys, I'm thinking we at least start this off just officially like. Knock on the door. I'm a diplomat. I'm here to see the shard. If nothing else, it'd at least get the door open, maybe.
That'll work.
Well, while Ty was checking out the door, I want to pull out the books and ask the guys if they can, if these might be useful.
Nope, I can't tell you.
Okay. Does Throwback look at the books?
Sure.
Yeah. One of the books is History of the Images spell. Minor image, major image. And the other one is it's basically they're nothing of real value. They're just fluff books. So
Well, this book right here actually discusses the history and theory behind the major image and minor image spell. Not really helpful, but it's kind of interesting to see how it's pulled out of the weave to make the images occur. It's actually really good reading. While we're just kind of standing there, I'll start talking about the construction of making an illusion.
yeah.
Can I pretend to nod off?
Yeah. You want to roll performance?
God, I suck at it, but sure. Wow, I rolled really well. Performance, it gets a -1, so that will be an 18.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5 for my insight, so you look like you fell asleep.
Yeah.
Damn it! Everybody falls asleep when I start talking to them.
Everybody except Kukyo.
Yeah.
Except for Kukyo, of course.
So you guys are gonna go over to the other guy's laboratory and try and persuade him diplomatically to give up the shard.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, I stepped away for a couple of minutes. I was just going to knock on the door and tell him we're here to see the shard. Are we going to go and ask him for it?
Well, why don't we start with that and then move into that? See how he reacts.
Mm.
All right. No, I'll go down there.
I'll go with you.
Actually, before we do that, just in case, I'd like to take 10 minutes and ritual cast Comprehend Languages.
Sure.
Oh,
It'll be 100.
no, I take that back because I remembered that. I won't worry about it then because the chaos magic.
It's a 30%. You got a 70% chance of not doing anything.
Okay. Well, then I'll try it. It's only 30%. I got a 33.
Ooh, yeah. Spell goes off as normal.
Good.
So close.
Yeah, I know. I saw that first 3 and I was like, oh no. Okay, and then I'll go down there and knock on the door.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You get a young woman, early 20s, open up the door. She's also wearing one of the. You hear a man yell at her, "Well, who is it?"
I'll hold up my emblem, my badge, and say, hello, dear. I'm an ambassador from the city of Illumina. I'm here to see the shard.
She says back, Ambassador of Illumina's here. He wants to see the shard that you have. Yeah. She lets you guys in.
Oh, okay. She lets us in.
Yeah.
How is the room lit?
Continual flame like everything else.
Okay.
Yeah. It's basically wall sconces that have
Roughly how many? I don't need an exact number, but roughly how many are there? I mean, are there just like a few, or are there like 20, or?
They're spaced apart so the radius of bright light touch each other.
Okay. Well, I'm not worried about that. I was literally wondering, like, again, if there's like 20 of them, or 100, or just 3 or 4, or.
They're there to light the room, so there'll be enough to fully light the room, but they're spaced so it's not because.
Okay, if I were gonna,
so it's designed to be most cost-effective placement.
Okay. Okay, what I'm trying to figure out is, let's say I walked around the room and put out each one of them. Is that something that would take me all day to do, or something I could do in a matter of seconds? Because all I'd have to do is like drape a cloth over it and it'll be out. I mean, it'll be hidden anyway.
Well, yeah, black cloth will cover the light, yeah. There's, I don't know, probably about maybe 6 to 8 of them in the room. I'm not quite sure.
No, that's fine. I don't need to know exact. I'm just trying to gauge it.
Yeah, it wouldn't take you. It'd take you like maybe a couple minutes walking around the room doing that.
Okay.
Just because you have to move around the room. That's you spend more time doing that than trying to cover all of them.
Okay. Well, okay. She's let us into the room, so I'll just look at her and say, "Lead me to the shard, then."
Yeah. She leads you over to where there's a bunch of equipment, and you can see the amethyst shard there, and a human. He basically looks like Dr. Wily.
Okay.
Just to get an image of what he looks like. So, you're the ambassador that wants to see the shard. Why do you want to see it? Well, it's here, but why are you interested in it?
Because I and some of my companions are spellcasters. In fact, most of them are. And we're here. Why else would spellcasters come to this island? To learn about magic.
Yes. So why are you coming to see me about this shard?
Because you have the shard. If the shard were somewhere else, we would be there and not pestering you.
Yes. Yeah.
We wanted to come and see what's been causing all the hubbub and trouble.
Hmm.
And I'm sure you're a mighty genius, but you never know. Someone else may have an idea or something that you hadn't thought of.
Other people are thinking it causes trouble. I think there's good possibilities with this thing.
Well, that could be. I'm not here to discuss the philosophical angles with you. I just wanted to see the object.
Well, you've seen it now. Why don't you lead me to my research?
Where is it?
It's there right in front of you. It's based in a contraption holding it up. You can see it clearly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably about 15 feet away from you in some sort of device.
So what is this device that you have holding it?
It's a device they use to analyze magical auras and how they react. I modified it a little to match the aura this thing, what it gives off.
Okay. I'm moving very slowly so that he can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take out a gem and hold it up. It's a gem, and I'll tell him, I'll say, this is a gem of seeing. Do you mind if I look at it with this?
Sure.
Okay. I'll activate the gem. It gives me true sight.
Yeah.
I don't really expect to see anything, but maybe I will.
Can you see magical auras with that thing?
I don't think so. I think it just lets me see invisible and things that are like ethereal.
You can. You sort of see like it has an outline. You can. Yeah, and the device has the same kind of outline as the shard.
Okay, so it's got like a magical outline.
Yeah. You can feel.
Okay,
You can see it pulsing. Like it's giving off waves.
Okay. Looking, I can see normal and magical darkness, invisible creatures and objects. I can automatically detect visual illusions and succeed against them in saving throw, and I can perceive the original form of a shape changer or a creature that is transformed by magic. Furthermore, I can see into anything in the ethereal plane. So, okay, not necessarily magical auras.
Yeah. But you are quite close to it, so it's the closer you are, the stronger it is.
All right, I'll put the gem away. I mean, I don't need it anymore. The true sight is still activated on me.
Yeah.
I'll just look back at everybody else. It's like, does anyone else want to take a look at it?
Yeah.
Caradoc will, and he'll detect the magic on it.
Okay. Is your ability the way it's worded? Is it considered casting a spell?
That is a very good question. Let me see.
Because some abilities give you a free cast, some just act as if it's the spell.
It's cast.
Okay, so you got to roll D100.
Yep. Ooh, that's not a good roll, but hold on. Let me roll a 10 to see. Whoop, shit. Hold on. 34.
Yeah. Roll it again. You were aiming for 50%.
Ooh.
Because you're within 30 feet of it.
I see. 100.
Uh-oh. Chapo, you remember what 100 is, don't you?
I remember what 100
Yeah, it was
is.
wolves. It was a pack
Yeah.
of 6 wolves with 1 alpha.
What did I do?
You just summoned a pack of dire wolves into this laboratory.
Are you shitting me?
No, that's what the 100 is on the D100.
I'm going to
So I had to roll below 50 or above 50?
It happens if you roll below.
You wanted to roll high.
Yeah.
Your first roll fell below 50, so it activated the chart, and you had to roll for what was going to happen.
Got it.
Trust me, I had to do it like 30 times the other day.
I got stuff to do tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, there isn't a combat.
There isn't a combat?
No.
Because what happens?
Yeah. Yeah. The 5 direwolves appear, and the guy's like, what? And he just uses a cone of cold on them, and they all die.
But the important thing is, just because the wolf showed up, his spell may have still gone off.
No, his spell gone. No, he can detect magic.
Okay.
And I mean, honestly, a pack of dire wolves, I could have talked to them. I could have made some new friends. It would be fine. But still, okay. Detect magic then.
Okay, I need his list because he has a different one than you guys.
Who does? What?
I think he's saying the caster that cast a Cone of Cold has a different chaos list.
Okay.
Yeah, when he casts that spell, the thing around his neck glows, and and everyone gets a cold drink.
A cold drink? And what does this cold drink do for us?
Nothing. It quenches thirst.
I'll set it down on the table next to me.
Is this an alcoholic drink?
It is just a cold drink. A random cold drink.
Nuka-Cola. Quantum. So we all get haste.
Nice.
Yeah. 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 And he turns to you guys and, by studying this, saying, I have been able to manipulate the magic that comes off of it using this thing to give only positive effects to those that I give this device to.
Do you have any extra? Can the spellcasters in our group have some for protection.
Oh. They're only for. I haven't gone into full production on them yet. They're still being tested.
Well, is there any
Do
way?
they only work?
No, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead, Scrub.
I was going to say, is there any way to, not permanently, of course, but to temporarily shut down the shard, so to speak? Have you found any way to do that so that those around it could work without having to worry about?
Oh. No, I haven't really given that much thought.
Do you know if the emblems you have only work with this shard? There are several others.
I don't know. Do you know where these other shards are?
I do know where at least one other shard is.
Would you mind telling
I
me?
tell you what,
For 5 amulets,
I would
I'll
mind
let you
telling
know.
In exchange for 5 amulets, I will tell their shard and report the results back to you. But to do that, I'll need a glyph that will allow me past the teleportation circle shield.
Oh. These are quite new, and I don't really want to hand them out to anyone.
I'm not saying hand them out to anyone. I'm to you bolts. It's kind of what you're doing.
While they're haggling over the other shard's location and the bands and stuff, I'm taking it that's occupying most, not all, but most of the professor or wizard, whatever he is, attention. So I'm just going to try to stealthily move a little bit closer towards the shard, just casually, like not even looking at the shard, just like I'm moving around the room, looking around a little bit.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get within 5 feet of it or so.
You can definitely. He does not want to hand out those things. So they're going back and forth.
And again, I'm not talking permanently. I just need it long enough to do the experiment on the other shard. I come back, I tell you the results. If you have a particular procedure you want me to follow, I'm even willing to do that, even though it's a little below, my power level. I'm willing to act as a glorified intern in this particular instance, if you'd be willing to let me use 5 glyphs, because I don't know how many people I'm going to need there to assist me in case things go very, 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 very bad.
Shard wants to look at the shard again and the device that's holding it. Is it like locked in place somehow? Could someone just reach out and pick it up, or would they have to break the device or try to pull it out of it?
It's kind of floating as you actually get close to it and actually be able to tell. It's not actually grasping it, it's kind of floating.
Okay. I'm going to walk back over and pick up that drink I had that I set down. I take it was in a cup or a mug or something like that. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to mention, it's also, with other people's approval, we might be able to bring the other shard here. But of course, our casters would have to have, what would it be, the proper authority or the proper word or whatever to be able to teleport here without ending up in the ocean.
And also remember, I would have a crystal on me and be trying to cast teleportation circle.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he does not want to give them up, but he's yeah, he's going to try and convince you to bring the shard here, but without passing out any of these necklaces.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, fine, gentlemen. I guess we won't be able to go back and study our shard. So while we're here and he has all this safely under control, I guess we can all just stay here and study his shard.
You can't.
That's a good
study
point.
My shard.
Why not?
I mean, I'm sure we wouldn't take up much space.
Because it's my shard. No way I'm gonna let you.
And how is
Direct
it?
space on a table.
He's what?
I'll start moving stuff out of the way. I'm gonna Throax gonna start clearing space on the table and pulling out one of my notebooks, just kind of pushing things out of the way, generally making a menace of myself in his workspace.
Well, by what rights do you lay claim to owning this shard? It's in your city, obviously, but I mean, did you purchase it from someone? Were you walking down the street and found it? Did someone give it to you?
I was the one that uncovered it, so by that right, I get to study it.
Oh, so an object that's in your city that other people within your city consider potentially a dangerous object, the city lays no claim to it or no interest in it or anything, and you just get to do whatever you want.
No, I don't. I had to make an argument for it, and they were not able to refute my argument, so that is how I came to study this. And only my study alone shall be on this shard.
No, I'm understanding.
I ask you to leave before I have to call the guard.
But Kukio, didn't the Council of Illumina give us a proclamation saying that they had taken ownership of all of the shards, and that the city of Illumina was supposed to be the ones that were tasked with the handling of it? Didn't you have some kind of a proclamation like that?
Yeah, I did. Let me look through my papers. Want to give me an advantage, buddy?
I don't know if I could do that right now while I'm trying to talk to this guy.
Oh,
No,
that's true.
cannot.
All right, that's fine. I'll kind of like kneel next to the wall and just kind of like start rifling through papers. Let's see.
I do want to.
While he's rifling through the papers, I'm gonna continue distracting him by borrowing a pen and using some of his ink, looking at the books that he's currently written about it, and basically just moving around enough that he has to keep looking to see what I'm doing, what I'm messing with.
Yeah.
And making a lot of noise since I am
show him her pin.
All right, I got a 19.
Okay. Give me a second, I gotta grab his stats. That'd be insight.
Just out of curiosity, how many people that are not with us or with me are in this room?
Are you back in the other room?
No, I'm in the room with the shard, just kind of leaning against the wall.
There's the woman that opened the door, and while you guys been here, there's been a person came in, dropped off some stuff, took some other stuff, and left.
These like
The
necklaces.
the girl had a necklace, right?
Yeah, all the people that work under him have one.
Is there like a clasp or something that shows where it's held on or whatever? Or
It's loose hanging. It doesn't have a clasp. But do you think
okay,
it's made big?
okay.
I may have zoned out, but has anybody offered just to let him come do his research in Illumina and provide him with better accommodations than he has here?
I don't think it's been quite put like that. But actually,
I don't think anybody's offered it at all.
You're not going to get better accommodations for a spellcaster than here.
He doesn't really know that, does he?
Oh,
Yeah, what would he know about Illumina?
well, he's an old guy and he's a powerful wizard, so he might actually know quite a bit about Illumina.
yeah.
I think the way it goes is you can always try.
He does know that Illumina has gone downhill in the last few years, so he wouldn't be that excited to go move his research there.
I think everybody knows that.
Yeah. But he rolled a 12 on his insight.
Nice.
For what?
The paper documents that Tukio was forging.
All right, so I get that done finally after I find it. All right, here you go. I'll even put a wax seal on it and break it that way. It looks like it's been read.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
Thank you.
I'm going to drink that nice cool glass of water I had.
Yeah.
So as you see, we have a legal document saying that it's our responsibility.
As you drink that tumbler of water, you find out it's vodka.
Okay.
Shots.
The best of potato liquors.
Okay.
So as you see, I mean, we have a legal document. It's, by, the Council of Illumina, it's our responsibility to gather these up, to allow you to hold on to it and continue your research. But we're going to have to and take it back to Illumina with us. I'm sorry. We couldn't come up with a better solution. It's just what we're going to have to do. I'm really sorry about that.
Scribe starts coughing very, very loudly and strains her face so that it's turning red. And then she holds up the cup and to this guy and says, "What was there alcohol in this?"
I have no idea.
I have a strong allergy to alcohol.
Were you trying to kill an emissary of Illumina to keep a shard? Oh my gosh.
The drinks are random. I have no idea what's in them.
But you use resistance, right? So you're responsible for the drink. You didn't confiscate it from her. You didn't keep her from drinking. You're trying to kill Scribe, our emissary from Illumina.
Oh, shouldn't you know not to drink alcohol?
It was vodka. It doesn't have any smell. I didn't know it was alcohol. I thought it was water. And then I'm going to angrily throw the mug across the room at the shard.
Roll range attack.
Okay. Well, even without my proficiency bonus, I still got a 21. With my proficiency bonus, I got a 26.
Yeah. Yeah, you hit that thing right out of the device.
Okay. It goes spitting out.
All
Nothing.
turn into squirrels.
Does anything explode or blow up, or we all die, or anything like that?
No.
Oh, by the gods! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen, and I die for the shard.
He gets very angry and says, "Stop what you're doing. Just get away from it." He's running over to the shard.
I'm trying to grab it.
Yeah. You got there faster than him.
Okay, so I'll pick it up.
Yeah. He gets over there and kind of demands you to hand it over.
How far away am I from the door?
I'd say you're probably. This room's kind of big, so I'd say about 100 feet.
Oh, by all means. Yeah, I'm going to have to roll because I'm going to have to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm casting Misty Step. Unless I happen to be in a shadow, which I guess I'm not.
No.
Okay. 05.
You got 50?
05. I got 5.
Oh, roll again.
Come on, be something good. Be
50.
something good. Come on.
53.
Or 2. No.
Just give me a second. I didn't have the list up. 53. Okay, just give me a second. I gotta get up my DMG.
That's not good. Oh, well, it's a DMG. At least it's not the Monster Manual.
You say that.
I know. It can still be pretty big.
Eridan knows. No. Not Eridan. Jander knows what this one is.
Oh, great. When he went after the stone, not scribe, but the wizard or whatever he is, did he pass me?
Were
I'm
you
just
by
trying
the
to
door?
figure out. Yeah, I'm by the door on the left hand side, leaning against the wall.
Yeah, you're. Yeah, this is all happening at the other end of the room.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. You have sight rot.
I have what?
You have the disease sight rot.
Okay. Does it do anything to me right now?
-1 penalty to attack and ability rolls that rely on sight. At the end of each long rest, the symptoms appear, and the penalty worsens by 1 point.
I've got a druid here. I figure they can take care of that later.
Yeah, just need lesser restoration to get rid of diseases.
Did my spell go off, though?
Oh, wait. Yeah, it went off.
Okay.
Roll a Constitution save.
Well, that's not good, but... I got a 15.
Yeah. Okay. You currently do not have any negatives.
Okay. Well, I misty stepped 30 feet,
Yeah.
so I'm 70 feet from the door. Well, the misty step would have been my bonus action. So I guess I'll go ahead and move the rest of my 90 feet, so I'm 20 feet out into the hallway. And not really as an action, but as I pass Throak, I'm going to send him a mental message with my awakened mind and say, get that teleportation ready as soon as possible.
Yeah.
As I see all this happening, I'm going to cast Flame Arrow on our archer.
Your wish is my command.
Yeah. Roll D100. You're aiming for over 30% because you're not within 30 feet of it anymore.
Nice. I got 40.
Okay. Spell goes off as normal.
All right.
If I notice him doing this, I'm going to take the cool beverage that is now apparently vodka and hurl it in the middle of the room and shoot an arrow at something flammable where it lands.
Probably your drink because that's rum.
Oh, well, it'll still go on fire.
So you have 11 left. Just realize you had 12 to start. That's all you got.
So is there a giant fireball in the room now?
It was a 4-ounce drink, so I wouldn't say so. You just put them. There's just a small fire in the middle of the room.
All right. And
Yeah. And everyone roll initiative.
Yay!
So, Kukio, you're first.
I think Ty was.
Yeah, Ty was.
Okay. I'm 20 feet down the hallway. Can the guy see me from there?
Oh, you're out of line of sight.
I'm out of line of sight?
Yep.
Okay. Oh. All right. I'm going to do something else stupid. Casting another spell while holding the shard.
Yeah. Still 50%.
Okay. I got a 61.
All goes off as normal.
Okay, I was casting invisibility. So I'm currently invisible, and I'll run another 90 feet down the hallway.
Okay.
And that's my action.
Now it's Kukyo.
All right. There we go. I think that's right. Okay. Sorry, I passed out for a second. Can you summarize real quick what's happening? Because I know we're all leaving, or are we fighting, or?
Yeah. Scribe took the shard and ran, and you guys are trying to get out of there before the guy destroys you.
Or does something else.
Okay. Is everybody outside the door already?
Oh, you guys are still in there in the room with them.
I'm the only one gone.
Yeah.
And I'm invisible. And I'm way down the road.
Okay. Trying to see what I got here. Okay. So he's currently casting.
He's preparing to cast something, yes.
All right. I'm gonna pull my gem of brightness out, and I'll try and blind him.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
It should say on the gem what's the...
Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. All right, let's see. All right, so basically he's got to make a DC 15 con save or be blinded for a minute.
He fails. He's blinded.
All right. I fucking love that thing. Okay. And that's my action. So I guess I'll run right outside the room and wait for everybody to get out of it. I think that's really the only action I can take, right?
Yeah. But now it's his turn.
Okay.
Okay. I need to... roll for him. Okay.
What spell is he casting?
Roll an Arcana check.
28.
He's casting Time Stop.
Counterspell.
Holy crap.
And I hate that I used that fucking rolled 19 to do it, but I'm going to counterspell his Time Stop. And here we go.
He counterspells.
Rolled 11. Oh, that's son of a bitch!
Yeah.
He's gonna, I guess, because I can't counter the counter of the counter. If only there was... Azrin, where are you when I need you?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. You feel. Yeah. Energy just expands out from him, and you feel this shift. Yeah. In that time, he casts Mage Armor. Can't hurt you guys while time stopped. So, but he does cast Mage armor and he doesn't cast mage. Stone skin and globe of invulnerability. They're both concentrations, so mage armor and globe of invulnerability.
I'm sorry, he cast Stone Skin and Globe of Invulnerability?
Yeah, because he had 3 turns while time was stopped.
I understand, but are both of those concentration or just one?
That's why he only did mage armor and globe of invulnerability.
Oh, so mage, not Stone Skin, mage armor and globe of invulnerability. Got it.
Yeah. So. Yeah. That what happens for his turn. Now it's Talmeric.
Get ready to attack him. I'm sorry, can I say that? Can I say that as soon as I see the globe of invulnerability?
Yeah.
Yeah, Talmeric will attack him.
Yeah.
No, I said get ready.
Sorry.
Whatever. However you interpret it, it's fine.
Yep. Let's see.
The globe of invulnerability sub spells. Physical things go right through it.
Yep. Exactly. So let me just double check his. Does he? Okay. So here's how we're gonna do this. So bonus action. He's gonna rage. He's then gonna reckless attack, and he's gonna run up and attack him.
Keep in mind, he is blind.
Oh, he's not gonna reckless attack. Thank you. So he gets like 24. Is that right? Yeah,
Yep.
something like that. All right, and let me just see here. Okay, 12. He does 12 points of piercing damage. Okay. It'll be Talmeric's turn.
Yeah. So then Aridin.
Okay, if Aridin goes down the hallway or starts down the hallway, can I get a clear shot at the Archmage?
No, because once you go down the hallway, you lose line of sight because he's in a room.
So the hallway's curved; it's not looking straight in.
No, you be going out and turning to go down the hallway.
Oh, okay. Misunderstood the shape. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not a room at the end of the hallway. It's a room, on the side wall of a hallway. So you go out and turn to go down the hallway.
Okay. One quick question. The flame arrow, fire arrow, whatever it is. Since he's got the spear of invulnerability or whatever, will the spell go through? I'm just trying to figure out if I need to roll for it or not.
I have no idea.
It's a physical attack.
Yeah.
So
that was my take on it, but yeah.
Yeah. All I know is spells of 5th level and lower cannot go through it.
Okay. Well, in that case, I am going to go sharpshooter. That's going to Ooh, that's not quite a crit. But that's pretty good.
You have advantage, so you can use sneak attack because he's blinded.
I also have. Yeah, okay. So let me roll again, see if I can get a crit. No, still 19's the best. So 19 minus 5 is 14, plus 8 is 23.
You hit.
All right. So. Max damage on my D8, so that's 12 plus 10, which is 22, plus 2d6, which is 11, which is 33, plus 1d6 fire damage is 4, so 35 damage.
Okay. He is definitely hurt by that.
And I'm going to kind of duck around the corner into the hallway and attempt to hide.
Yep. Roll stealth.
That's all right. Sorry. 19 plus 12. 31.
You are extremely sneaky. Caradoc, it's your turn.
Bonus action: turn into a cave bear, run up to him, and swipe twice. Let's see here. 6 plus 2, 7, one of them's 13, which I assume doesn't hit. The other one is 22.
That hits.
All right, so let's see here. That would be his claws. So 2d6 plus 5. That would be 15 points of magical slashing damage.
Yeah.
And then I think that's it. Yeah, nothing else.
Okay, Throwak.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'd like to take the.
Guys,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. He was blind. He was
Yeah.
blind, so I need to roll again to make sure I didn't crit. B, to see if I actually did hit. Did not hit. Did not crit. We're good. Thanks.
Okay. Throwak?
I want to take the glyph off his neck.
Pardon me?
I want to take the glyph necklace.
Make an athletics.
That's going to be a 25.
Yeah, you beat
I
his.
knew having that still background would come in.
Yeah, he had a 10 in
So-
strength and he rolled an 18. So yeah, you're
I'm
able
actually proficient in it also.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the glyph on. I don't know if it's a attunement or not, but we're going to see if it helps. And then I'm going to cast Animate Objects, and I'm going to fork this mother forker.
Roll D100.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. D100 gives me an 85.
Yeah. That goes off as normal.
And I'm going to fork the piss out of him. Oh, shoot. I actually need to do that with advantage. I forgot.
Well, you got 1 critical.
That's okay. I can re-roll it with advantage. So no crits, but they all hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. Trying to.
Are you doing? Be aware of the political ramifications if you do lethal damage.
Good point. This is non-lethal damage. Then I'm gonna fork him non-lethally for 66 damage.
Yeah, he's out. Combat is basically over because if he goes down, his assistant isn't going to try. She's just going to rush over to him.
All right.
I'm going to look at her and say, "Where's his spell book?"
She points to the desk.
I'll run in and say, "Hey, don't take that," and I'll wink at you.
By dwarven right of combat, I have the right to take the weapon that was used to attack me.
Oh.
He used his spells against us. I'm taking his spell book. I'll send it back.
He basically just has. There is maybe only time stop and mind blank that are the only spells you probably don't already have. He just has the
through
spell.
there. Ah, shit.
Yeah. Because it's the spells under the Archmage and the Monster Manual. The only two spells you don't already have is Mind Blank and Time Stop.
I'll flip through it real quick. Damn it, it's not even worth it to take this shit. And I'll go run to the other room and as fast as my little dwarven legs can take me and start casting teleportation circle.
Tom, Eric, and I are running after him.
Yeah.
Is Scribe still gone?
He's in the other room, waiting for you guys.
Okay.
Well, Scribe's going to come wandering back since she should have known better. She figured we got the shard, we could all run away, but
we were covering your ass.
You can run. You can run so much faster than I can. Everyone runs faster than me.
Yeah,
I'm going to tie the Archmage up. I'll tell the mage that's there, like, look, I'm just tying him up. That way he can't try and do something.
He's going to be out for a couple hours. You're going to be long gone before he wakes
I'm just making sure in case he tries to revive him.
Yeah.
Right then and there.
Yeah, Scribe's going to wander back, but remain invisible for the time being. But she'll use her awakened mind ability to send out messages to her companions saying, "I'm here. You can't see me. I'll show up when the spell's ready to go." Just in case. Just as a precaution.
I'm staying a cave bear, just in case.
Yeah.
I'm casting teleportation circle at taken. I rolled an 89.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell Scribe. No, it won't even. There's nothing I can. There's nothing I really want that bad. So yeah, once it's almost ready, I'll let everybody know to get ready to jump through.
Okay.
Whoosh! We jump through.
Well, when the spell's ready, Scribe will become visible.
Yeah, Aridin jumps through.
Yeah. Just before the portal opens, Scribe pops back into existence.
And then jumps through the portal.
Yeah.
I'll go through last with Throak.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The portal's only open for 6 seconds, so you got to go quickly.
We all jump through. Boom. Done.
Yeah.
Here we go, Kukio.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to wrap it up here pretty soon, guys.
Oh, yeah.
About
Game's
it.
over. You got the shard and you got it out of there. So, yeah. Consider it a success.
And who are we taking it to again?
We don't want to stack these shards in one location, so it's kind of different people hold on to them or put them in secret locations.
I could take him to one of the druid groves.
Yeah.
That seems like a good idea.
All right, so I'll change back, and me and Talmeric will take it to be protected in the Druid Grove, and
Yeah.
Yippee
Upon
ki-yay.
recovering it and talking to Pincus and him probably having to send a letter to the council, which will probably have to send a letter to Mage Town. You guys got 500 gold for getting the shard.
A piece or
A
spread
piece.
out?
And 2 XP.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, that is everything. Unless you guys have something you want to do, I think we can wrap the game.
That's about it.
Yeah, I'm good. I got to call it a night.
Yeah.
So much. This was awesome. I'm looking forward to playing tomorrow afternoon too. Is that still on?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I will see you guys later. Maybe tomorrow even.
Yeah,
Nope.
I gotta work in the morning. All right, guys. Thanks
Yeah.
for the game, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you,
thanks
guys.
to anyone who's watching.